5 minutes to the start of the LMGT3 qualifying session.
This is going to be a real hurried up session as well. 12 minutes only to set your best time. Everybody starting with tyres that are ambient in the shade air temperature, so they'll be around 30 degrees, the carcass. You need it to be just about 100 degrees to really get the grip out of it, so it will be one, certainly probably two warm-up laps in Hypercar
Star Le Mans LMGT3 qualifying session.
And Ben Keating goes second fastest, ahead of Tom Van Rompuy. Ahmed El Harthi, pole sitter in Spa last year in an Aston Martin. He goes fourth in his BMW.
So as always, we're going to see, without these tyre warmers now in the World Endurance Championship, the times. I'd be surprised on these kind of temperatures today if for a pro driver that would come on lap 3. But you might well see lap 3, possibly even lap 4 from the bronze drivers today.
12 minutes is now 5 minutes to get your best lap in. Sarah Bovy with 2 purple sectors, behind her Francois Heriot with 2 purple sectors, but at the moment the Iron Dames Lamborghini would go quicker. Heart of Racing's Ian James is top of the pile, so you've got Aston Corvette now as the D-Station car goes fourth.
Yeah, we're beginning to see those big changes in lap time really start to equalise. Ian James, the 2:06.146, just a tenth of a second quicker in his Aston Martin with the Heart of Racing team from TF Sports 81 Corvettes. So 2 drivers in the low 2:06s, and it's getting quicker all the way down. Sarah Bovy goes third.
Look at the drop zone. 10th place, 9th place, maybe even 8th place. Definitely not safe. Anybody in the top 6 might well go through. If you're below that, you could be in trouble because any of the cars behind you could easily go quick.
El Harthi's improved in the first sector, and he's inside the fastest lap time set so far by Ian James in the Heart of Racing team.
Not the fastest time. Sarah Bovy goes top. It's a 2:06.009.
Wide there from car 91, Shaheen. I think he may have been a little bit blinded there by the car in front that was diving into the pits.
Is he going to be in the top 10? Yes, Shaheen comes across the line. Manthey EMA, car number 91, has taken the flag without an improvement. It's him or Josh Cahill, and ironically that was Sarah Bovy, his qualifying arch rival over the last couple of seasons, who was in the way. This could be a massive effort from Ben Keating. He said they were fitting the qualifying footwell during lunchtime. Obviously they're working on the brakes. Top 6. That is a massive result. Top 6. There you go, that's your top 10, and they will all go out again with less time to set a lap because we like to ramp up the pressure. Look at that gap, 1300s to second, 2400s to third, 3400s to fourth, 600s further back, in fact just under 600s back.
3, 2, 1. Pit exit is green, pit exit is green. This is the LMGT3 Hyperpole qualifying session.
10 minutes then on track. Great to see good support here trackside.
Pole for now.
Yep. Clément Mathieu in D-Station's car, 5th place.
Yeah, so that's Ian James with a 2:05.587. Second driver into the 2:05s with 0.172 a second advantage over Sarah Bovy's earlier session effort. Will Sarah go again?
Oh, Francois Heriot, sorry, it catches the McLaren in slightly the wrong place. You just could hear him breathing off the throttle.
It was.
Half a second adrift. James Cottingham, though, very much closer. This could be pushing the McLaren up towards the front row.
Yeah, quite a few personal bests going on in the first sector. He was half a second down. What's he going to be as he crosses the line? P3 for him.
Wow, good
lap.
stuff. Yeah, good lap from Tom Van Rompuy. Alex Malikin, though, shuffles him down. I think Van Rompuy's lost that lap. He has.
Oh, no.
So Van Rompuy in the third sector.
Well,
Ian James has pitted.
Still got time, even if he doesn't have tyres. Cottingham, time's going away. Malikin not too far away in the first sector, 2/10 back. Just tracking Ben Keating, and he is coming through 16, 17, 18, the 3 sweeping right-handers. So he will have a chance to start another lap, and if he's cooled the tyres enough.
Both Ferraris improve. Heriot goes third, Fleur goes 5th.
Sarabovi going out very wide. Yeah, so Ian James and Sarabovi start on the front row of the grid. Great qualifying from Francois Heriot. I'm pretty sure that is the best result this season for that car. It is. They have not been in the top three this year. Alex Malikin in fourth, ahead of Tom van Rompuy and Thomas Floor. And again for the 54 car, no, they had third in the first race this year, so not quite as good as he has achieved. But that's an excellent qualifying result for Thomas Floor, ahead of James Cottingham, Clement Mathieu, Ben Keating and Darren Leung. Well, Ben thought same deal with Hypercar. The whole field, 12 minutes, top 10 go through into a 10-minute Hyperpole session that decides those top 10 positions on the grid.
3, 2, 1. Pit exit is open. Pit exit is open. This is the Hypercar qualifying session.
So we are starting up our first pit lap. Let's switch TC close loop 8 and TC gain 6. Close loop 8, gain 6.
Next lap is push lap, so control your pace this lap so that you can push from turn 15. I'll let you know if anybody's coming from behind. Looks okay for now.
The game here is top 10.
Di Resta, this will be his first flying lap. 3 wheels on, so his left front stayed within the white line. So that is third fastest for Paul Di Resta. Peugeot third and fourth, BMW on top, and Charles Milesi's Alpine second quicker. Here's the first tilt from Julian Andlauer.
And here is Giovinazzi through turn 19. His teammate took it well. Fuoco just in front of him on the road. What are the lap times going to be, though? Giovinazzi's on an absolute flyer here at the moment. Fuoco tops the timesheets, and only briefly, though, because Giovinazzi steals it away from him.
Purple sector 1, green sector 2.
Caddy on the front row, second, the quickest at the moment. Alex Lynn with a cracking lap there. 90 seconds to go.
Mick Schumacher is only half a second down on the fastest lap out there from Giovinazzi in the second sector. So this has actually been a really good lap from Schumacher. As he comes up to the line, watch the screen at the bottom.
Yeah, the Alpine 35 just got pushed up as Robert Kubica went third in the 83 car. And Kevin Escher's just lost a storming lap.
I don't know what happened to Mick Schumacher in the last sector. He was only half a second down by the end of the second sector, and he managed to lose more than that just in a couple of corners afterwards. So he did have the Ferrari quite close to him as he finished his lap. I wonder if he got a bit too close to it or whether it was a mistake. But yeah, he's pushing again on this next lap, but I don't think it's going to be enough for him.
They have got the pace, haven't they, the Alpines? Oh, trouble for Jenson Button.
Right, now
Where's
then,
that happened?
If this causes a red flag, he will lose his qualifying times. He's last anyway.
He's got away.
How's Mick Schumacher getting on? No, he's not improving.
That's a disaster for Sepp Buemi, who's just been bumped out the top 10 by the Alpine.
By the Alpine. Wow. Here we go into the final corner for Jensen. He is P16 at the moment, so he's not going to make Hyperpole. What can he do here as he comes up to the line, though? 11th, though, so close.
And how close was he?
200ths
of a second. Right, so here's who goes through. Ferrari number 51, 50 and 83. Cadillac number 2, the 35 Alpine. The number 5 Porsche Penske Motorsport car that leads the championship. They've had 2 poles already this season. Will it be number 3? And then at the tail of the top 10, BMW car 20 and Hertz Team Jota car number 12. So the 20 car of Robin Freins found the speed.
3, 2, 1. Pit exit is open. Pit exit is open. This is the Lone Star Le Mans Hyperpole, Hypercar, Hyperpole qualifying session.
Hypercar. But I'm glad it's not just us that gets tongue-tied with that one.
Right, 10 minutes. Clock's running already. It's not 10 minutes from when you start fast laps. It's 10 minutes if you walk up tomorrow or drive up tomorrow. Race starts at 1, so there's plenty of time to get here if you are local, or you can get on a flight today or early tomorrow. You could be here watching the world's best sports car drivers in action for 6 hours.
So yeah, ignore these first laps that are getting set. It's all about the laps that they're just starting now, because we know they were just doing another warm-up lap. Although we're seeing times on the board, they're not reflective of the ultimate lap time they're going to get here. As Fuoco still weaves around.
2 poles so far this season for Porsche Penske Motorsport's number 5 car. Can Matt Campbell make it through? Kamo Kobayashi, the pole sitter in Brazil a month ago, sets the first flying lap.
It's a 150.951 for the number 7 Toyota. What can everybody else offer against that? There are already cars up on that time on the lap we're going to see from them right now. Robert Kubica, 38,000 seconds a second off that total. So 2 cars in the 150.9.
2 3/4 seconds slower on his first flying effort.
Here we go.
Charles Malaysia, what about the Alpine?
Good lap, yeah, 3.5 tenths up on the by the second sector. We're going to stay with him as he goes through that triple right. 16, 17 and 18 just at the end. Bring the car back over to the other side of the track to open up turn 19 as much as you can and stay within track limits there like he does nicely. Straight line the braking into the last corner, turn 20. Again, looking for the track limits. That was very close, but I think he just stayed on there. What's it going to be? Pole for now as he crosses the line. That was a really good lap by Charles Malaysia.
Only 1 pole for Ferrari this year. It was Antonio Fuoco, put them on pole in Imola. That was the 50 car.
That was nicely done through turn 19 for Giovinazzi. He's got a really good style on this circuit. I can see how he's keeping the car within the slip angles. Yeah. What's this one going to be? It is fast for now. Brilliant
big
lap.
Margin, 3600s.
He looks like he's got the bit between the teeth. He's got the car exactly where he wants it.
Whoa, that's 20 over the curbs, and yeah.
Exactly what we were talking about earlier on. If you just carry a bit too much speed in that first part of the slalom section, it's going to bite you later on.
Because Alex Lynn is on a storming lap here. He was 0.04 of a second down on the pole time after Sector 1. He's storming through Sector 2 at the moment. What is this time going to look like?
Nah, not enough. Not enough. He's drifting away. He needs to be... now, what about the lift? Where's the lift coming in here?
Well, this is 13 at the moment, 14 now. Bring the car to the middle of the track for 15.
Kubica goes second.
Wow.
Kubica goes second from nowhere.
Superb Sector 3 from Robert Kubica. He wasn't actually improving in the first sector at all. 1600s, Alex Lynn could put this car in the front row. Look at the bumps, Ant, as he rides the curbs.
Really went wide. Made sure he used all the circuit. And here as well, a nice little trick there, placing the car over the curb before the final corner. Is it going to be enough? Third place. Great lap.
That's a good lap.
It just, the style he had today, Giovinazzi, and as soon as I saw the body language of the car, all it took was a couple of corners.
Giovinazzi and Kubica, it'll be an all-Ferrari front row. Cadillac and Alpine on row 2. That's Alpine's best qualifying result. Then Ferrari and Porsche Penske number 5. Then the 2 BMWs, they look out row 4, ahead of the best of the Toyotas and Hertz Team Jota's car number 12.
Yeah, really happy. You know, I think since beginning of the weekend we had a strong car. And luckily, you know, we put all together. I think it was a really good qualifying. I think tomorrow we can do well from where we started. We also have a good race pace, so yeah, let's finish tomorrow.
Okay. James, happy about that?
Yeah, I mean, I've got to say, Antonio, that was a monster lap. I mean, Ale were watching on the onboard. We had all the telemetry and we were like, wow. Yeah, well done to Jovi. And yeah, like he said, race pace is really strong. And fingers crossed we can get a good result tomorrow.